Over the past few years, we've had many different web events for this game, and this past one, Starlight Reverie, stood out. So let's take a look back and see what it's collected so far. Okay, so this first one pretty much covers when I first started playing this game on this account and how long I've been playing. This one covers the card game that's in the game, but I haven't played it a lot, so those are the numbers I have for now. This one covers when I completed Reputation and Statues of the Seven in Mondstadt. And this one covers the amount of times I've done daily commissions. And it seems like the most common one is Sumeru, and that's only because a lot of the quests behind the other commissions. And this one just covers attacking numbers for regular enemies, and it seems like my total for fish is off a bit. Right, and this is when I completed the Reputation and Statues for Liwa. These are some of the numbers for the teapot. It seems like I've had some visitors, which is pretty cool. And the Adeptal Energy is a bit off, but that's okay. Alright, so we're now looking at some cooking numbers, and I really like to make sweet madams. It's good food, so it's pretty easy to make. And it only requires 2 ingredients. And this one was within Shenyu Vale, one of the somewhat more recent areas that we got. This one was pretty surprising because I'm pretty even on how much money I get and how much money I spend. But I feel like I've gotten quite a few of the chests, and it turns out my 2 mains and Lumine open the most. Heading back to Inazuma, this was when I finished the statue. And a few days after that, this is when I completed the Reputation. Yeah, so a couple of numbers for some of the monsters that we can find locally in Inazuma, Spectres, and the Nobushi. And now we get to look at hangout events. So far we've gotten up to 19, and they've been easy enough, so I've been able to get all of them completed. Alright, so finally taking a look at Sumeru, this is when I completed the statue. And this is when I finished the tree in the Aranara village. Alright, and this is when I completed the Reputation for Sumeru, and I have no clue what the total amount of books are, but this is what I got so far. Alright, and these are some monster numbers, mostly because I do a lot of commissions out of the desert. Yeah, so far I have 4 characters that have at least 2 crowns. Dia's not on the list because I had recently gotten her, but she needs 1 more crown and she will be finished. And this is a pool you can level up just like with the fountain and the tree in the R&R village. This one can be found in the oasis in the desert. Alright, now we're taking a look at Fontaine. This is when I completed the statue and the fountain. I was able to complete these right when they were released because I had found everything beforehand. And I was also able to complete the Reputation for Fontaine. And so far, I believe I've gotten all of the story quests. So that should be what the total amount is. Alright, now we got some boss numbers, I believe. Or they're probably local legends, too. And that's how many times I've farmed domains. Okay, and this is the amount of photos I've taken with the camera. Alright, so this number is a bit off because I recently got Shieldin, Dory, and Dia. Okay, and even though we recently got Natlin, it seems like we have some numbers for that as well. And I am at statue level 5 with the flame at level 20. And this is my current reputation, except for People of the Springs. That is now level 4 as well. Okay, so now we have some Abyss numbers, and what's really interesting is that Beto is on this list. I haven't used Beto in the team in several years, so it's probably pulling some old data for that. And the final piece is on the Imaginarium Theater. So far, with the teams and parties that I've been able to use, I've only been luckily able to get up to Act 6, which I'm okay with. And it looks like the supporting cast was also used, so to the people that have used my characters, thank you. I hope you enjoyed playing some of my favorite characters. Okay, so that was a pretty cool event. Learned some interesting things, found out we really like sweet madams and like to spend a lot of money. So with that, thank you for watching.